brings me to another very important question, which is on pretty much everybody's mind right now. And that is what's going to happen now, what's going to happen, how the world will be like post COVID, when we'll get to that point, and how businesses will be.
So obviously, I mean, there is a lot of thought now, right now, going on and saying, what's the world going to be like post-COVID? So a few things that we've realized, I mean, just this very fact that we're having this conversation live, right? We have not sat down, we've not created the ideal environment to record this. We haven't edited anything. We're just having a candid live conversation, right? So this is a harbinger of what's going to come in the new world, right? Post-COVID. So a lot of things are going to happen. Collaborations are going to be more, we will be more open to collaborating. We'll be more open to working together. We'll be more open to bringing our thoughts together to bring collective wisdom together. A lot of things are going to change. The nature of work is going to change, right? We've realized that you can work from remote locations. You can collaborate in large numbers. You can transfer knowledge, right, across boundaries, across geographical boundaries also. You can engage people from anywhere in the world. People have come together sharing things of design and all that in the open space, right? So all that, there has been a degree of unselfishness that COVID has forced on us. I think that's a very good thing if you look at it from the human context, that for once, the world has actually started to think collectively and say, we need to solve this problem. And we can actually bring our collective wisdom together to solve this problem, right? So gene sequencing is going on in one place. Its consequences are being shared. I've just read a very long kind of a study on what corona actually does, what the coronavirus or COVID-2 actually does, right? How does it affect us? And all that, and why certain medicines are working and why certain medicines are not working, right? So all this is being shared around the world now. So collaboration is happening. So that is going to be post-COVID also, that there will be more sharing of thought, more sharing of collective, there'll be more collective wisdom, there'll be more solutions being fashioned by a more open world.
So what has changed there? Is it the pure nature of the problem itself and the way it doesn't discriminate between first world and third world countries or rich or poor or geographies? Is it that, or is it something else that's causing such a big change right now?
I think there are two things. Number one, because it has democratized in a way that 200 plus countries are now affected, and the most advanced, most developed are the most deeply affected, right? So that has obviously opened up a lot of avenues in terms of thinking about the world in a totally different way, right? So that is one of the reasons, and the scale at which the world is being affected, right? So over 1 million people are now affected by coronavirus, right? And we don't know where it's going to stop. We are already now talking about a second surge, even though the first surge is still not over, right? So there is now discussion going on and saying, okay, so there is a second surge which is expected around autumn. Will we be ready for it or will we not be ready for it? So obviously a lot of thought is going to go into that, and a lot of collective wisdom is going to go into that, and saying we need to be ready, the world needs to be ready. I think we've realized as a human race that we have a greater responsibility to each other also, irrespective of where we are, whether we are part of the developing world, whether we are part of the developed world.
हमें कमेंट्स में ज़रूर बताइए कि आपको हमारी वीडियो कैसी लगी। हमारा फेसबुक पेज लाइक कीजिए और यूट्यूब चैनल सब्सक्राइब कीजिए, और हमें ये भी ज़रूर बताइए कि हम अपनी अगली वीडियो में किस चीज़ के बारे में बात करें।